Coming up, you can help authorities in Minnehaha County find a missing teenager.
Plus, a search for 2 dogs worth thousands of dollars. Hear from the owners about the lengths they are going to find the missing pups. Good morning. This is KELOLAND on the go with all you need to know in news and weather as you start your day.
Authorities in Minnehaha County are asking for the public's help in finding a missing teenager. Brody Cole has been missing since May 1st. He was last seen near downtown Sioux Falls.
Officials believe he is still in the Sioux Falls area. Brody is 5 feet 7 inches tall and has brown hair and eyes. If you have any information on where he may be, you are asked to call the Minnehaha County Sheriff's Office. A man who spent 15 years in South Dakota's prison system is now charged with kidnapping, sexual assault, and attempted murder of a child in Indiana. James Chadwell II has an 8-page rap sheet from South Dakota. He allegedly lured a 9-year-old Indiana girl into his home there to pet his dog and brutally attacked her. She was rescued from his house.
Chadwell committed a couple of violent crimes in South Dakota, assaulting both a police officer and a prison guard. He was also imprisoned for buying stolen guns and burglary.
Now, Indiana law enforcement say they are investigating if he is tied to murders of 2 Indiana middle school girls in 2017.
A Sioux Falls family is offering a $1,000 reward to anyone who finds their 2 missing English bulldogs.
Bane and Remy got out of the backyard when the gate was accidentally left open about a week and a half ago.
I was the dog walker, so getting up at 6 a.m. in the morning, they were there to greet me. I would be there to take them for a walk, and it's just kind of lonely without them. It's just quiet. So.
The Stayvigs have posted flyers around town and have even paid for a billboard sign to try and find them. If you have any information on where the dogs might be, we've posted contact information under this story right here on KELOLAND.com. Turning to weather now, we're seeing some fog in parts of KELOLAND to start the morning.
Let's see when it could clear up with meteorologist Scott Munt.
Well, good morning, everybody. It looks like we'll clear as we try to go through the morning hours and into the afternoon to get rid of the fog. But I think we'll continue with mostly cloudy skies in eastern and southeastern KELOLAND today. And along with that, a chance for some scattered rain, maybe a couple of thunderstorms to go along with it. 70s and 80s will continue straight through this weekend, as well as this active pattern. We're looking at the scattered showers and thunderstorms as well. More details on a KELOLAND Live Doppler forecast with Brian coming up.
Thank you, Scott. Mark Murren and Kate Parker have won election to the Sioux Falls School Board. Parker currently sits on the board and was running for re-election. 5 people were on the ballot, with voters picking 2 for the seats on the board.
Murren received the most votes and Parker was second. These are the unofficial results. They'll be made official at next Monday's canvassing. Both Parker and fellow current board member Todd Tolke will see their terms end in July, when Parker's new term and Murren's term are set to begin. A term on the 5-person board lasts 3 years. He's been a coach, a CEO, and now a mayor. The Brandon City Council has appointed Jim Heinitz to fill out the remainder of Paul Lundberg's term as mayor. Lundberg resigned to spend more time in his job with the school district.
Heinitz is a former Augustana football coach and CEO of Furniture Mart, and recently retired in January, but has found he's ready for a new challenge. He says Brandon has a lot to offer.
We are growing, and I think we hope to attract more businesses going forward, and it's a great town.
Heinitz spent Tuesday getting to know some of the city department heads and going through a job orientation. He also caught up with one of his old football players who is now his chief of police. That is a look at some of our top stories.
Now let's get one last look at your weather with meteorologist Brian Karstens. Brian?
All right, weather as we look at the forecast today, that cloud cover and fog issue in the southeast does look like it's going to improve some, but it's just going to be tough to clear those clouds in Sioux Falls. That rain area is already moving up quickly from eastern Nebraska, and already by midday and beyond, we're going to start to spark some rain and maybe a couple claps of thunder embedded within this all the way back to at least Parkston and Mitchell. And now I think that whatever flares up on radar, a lot of this is going to be moving straight to the north here. And so Watertown, you're going to pick up better chances of rain this evening, and even overnight Aberdeen will be tossed into some of this. Now that's one round of moisture, and then tomorrow A couple of highlights here. I think the best chances of redevelopment tomorrow will primarily be northern Iowa and southern Minnesota. You can see some scattered rain hits there. Some of that could touch Sioux Falls as well through the afternoon. It's going to be warm and humid. Then there's a secondary area that is of thunderstorms in the Black Hills. Now that line could feature some severe weather. The Storm Prediction Center has highlighted that on their Day 2 outlook here. In fact, I've got a map on that showing that yellow zone there in western South Dakota tomorrow. So continue to watch for updates on that. And I think through the weekend, we're going to talk more warm numbers, talk some humidity at times. Looks like temperatures, way above the averages. 82 today in Pierre, 82 also our high in Aberdeen as we await that rain chance a little better tonight in the Hub City. Sioux Falls area, let's plan on 78 tomorrow with a 40% chance of a redeveloping shower thunderstorm. Dry Friday, warm, windy. South winds are increasing in much of KELOLAND, and we're going to keep that wind going into Saturday, not quite as strong, and chances of rain will get better as we go down the road. Sunday's kind of our target day for a little better organization to this across much of KELOLAND. I think Aberdeen is going to spend much of that 7-day in the 80s, so way above normal. And Pierre also could get close to 90 with the strong winds on Friday. We can't rule out a thunderstorm drifting into south central and central South Dakota throughout that period. The best odds are probably gearing up Sunday as that bigger trough moves out of the west, and it looks like Rapid City will see frequent chances of showers and thunderstorms. Looks like tomorrow night looks pretty good. Friday night looks good as well into Saturday. More details at KELOLAND.com, and have a great day.